method known as for name. So what this for name method will do? This for name method will load the class at runtime or execution time. For name method will support to load one class runtime or execution time, which means the class which is not available in the compile time can be loaded at runtime by using for name method. Whenever I want to see this for name method from the library, I took a method signature available from java.lang.class. When we are looking into method signature, here one throws keyword came. Sir, I want to know what is that throws keyword. So I made a statement yesterday. Throws keyword will specify. Throws keyword will specify to raise the exception at a method call. Throws keyword is there means exception raises at a method call. When that exception raised at a method call, compiler will identify that exception. When compiler identifies the exception, then it comes under checked exception. That's the information. So whenever you want to raise one checked exception, you must add one throws keyword to method signature. That's the indirect information to you. Now, which exception will be raised now? Sir, throws followed by java.lang.class not found exception. So this exception will be raised at method call. Yesterday's demo that only. When a class not available at compile time, if a class loaded at runtime, a new operator cannot create object for that class. Then we must take the support of one method known as new instance method. New instance method will support to create object for the class loaded at runtime or execution time. That's the information to you. Now, how this new instance method available to you means throws followed by exceptions are available automatically. These exceptions are raised at method call. Exceptions are raised at method call. To handle these exceptions, exceptions are raised at method call. So how many exceptions raised now? Sir, for name method, class not found exception came. For new instance method, we had instantiation exception, illegal access exception. To handle them, we must write 3 catch blocks we must write. But instead of writing 3 catch blocks yesterday, I said ignore from the main method also. If you want, ignore means you can skip from the main method also by writing throws followed by the exception names. I'll show it. Right. So instead of writing some catch blocks here, we are writing what now? Throws, class not found exception, instantiation exception, illegal access exception. The point. This is yesterday's concept. Okay, right. Now today, user defined checked exceptions. The checked exceptions which are defined and raised by the programmer. The checked exceptions which are defined and raised by the programmer are known as user defined checked exceptions. The checked exceptions, which are defined and raised by the programmer, are known as user defined checked exceptions. We use the following steps. We use the following steps to define and raise user defined checked exceptions. Two steps will be there. One is step one. One is step. Right. See there, I'm starting. Now, to explain this user defined checked exception, so let me convert. Online students, can you hear my voice?
डंडी से मारती ठीक है मार ले नहीं आती.
Now I am taking package. Exception. Application 4. Already we had a bank transaction, no? Right. I'm converting. I'm converting that application into exception handle. Wherever the possibility is there, I'll convert it. Bank transaction, I will convert. Now, under this, I am taking one package test. I'm taking demo exception 4. I will take it. That is main class. I will take it. Main class. Right. So can you hear my voice now? Say yes or no to me. Online students, can you hear my voice now? Okay, right, fine. Okay. Now, already the logic is available with you. Already the logic is available with you. 1 minute. Okay. Right. Import java.util. I am following the process now. Observe the code. I am retyping and coming, but I am converting into exception handle. You know the logic already. The logic I am presenting in exception handle. Now, first step is the class must extend to from exception. This is normal exception handling process. Here we write public demo exception for, here string message, we use super of message. This now. Now, inside this, we write scanner, new scanner of system.in. Already you know, we write count. Int count is equal to 0. Already you know, XYZ. We give a name for while loop. Yes or no? Right, while loop. This is while loop. Inside this while loop, the program code is available. Inside this while loop, program code is available. So, whenever the program code available, we are writing try catch, end of try and catch. We are writing try catch. Here the exception is there. Now, inside this try now, system dot out dot print ln enter number, enter the pin number. Now, int pin number is equal to s dot next int. Then we have to check that pin number available or not. If pin number available, no problem. If pin number not available, raise the exception. Okay, right. Already written many times to you. Pin number check. I written many times. I written. So check pin number. Check pin number. I am writing. In this check pin number, you know, public Boolean verify of int pin number. Here, RETURN return switch of pin number. We are writing here. So case 1111. This is YIELD, yield true. So case 2222, YIELD, yield true. Now case 3333, YIELD, yield true. Now default. So YIELD, yield false. You know this pattern already. If pin number is there, true will come. If pin number not there, false will come. You know this concept. Whenever you want to access this verify method, you have to create object for check pin number. You have to create. So import test dot star, create object for check pin number here. Check pin number, CPN is equal to new check pin number. We are creating object. Using that CPN dot verify of pin number. What is the return type of verify method? Boolean. So Boolean sum k is equal to, suppose if of k, I will write it. If of K means K is true means pin number available, no? Yes or no? Na? So I must write what now? Not K, I must write. Not K means what now? Sir, pin number not available means K will be false. When K is false, I am making this condition true. Yes or no? Na? When the K is false means pin number not available, I am making this condition to true. And I am making this condition as exception condition. Exception condition. What is the rule now? Sir, when exception condition is true, when exception condition is true, we have to create object for the class, no? Yes or no? Na? We have to create object for the class. Which class now? Sir, the exception is coming from which class now? Demo exception 4. So create object for demo exception 4. Demo exception 4 DE is equal to new demo exception 4 while object creation. Pass the message. What's the message now? Invalid pin number. One minute. Invalid pin number. Invalid pin number. So whenever we write, whenever the object is created, we must throw, no? Right. So throw DE. You know this concept now already, right? Now the exception will come to catch block. You have to handle it. Demo exception for DE. Demo exception for DE. Here we are writing system dot out dot println. We are putting the message D dot get message. So the answer will come anyway. Okay, right. But here one loop is there. See there. Whenever I entered 1, 2, enter pin number 3, 4, enter pin number 5, 6, enter pin number unlimited. Because I'm not stopping the loop, no? Right? You have to stop the loop. How to stop the loop now? Sir, the count should be incremented. The count should be incremented or not now? Sir, where I should write count increment, sir, means the control is coming to catch block, no? When the pin number not there, the control is coming to catch block. The control is coming to catch block. When the control is coming to catch block, you can write here count plus. You can write. So control is coming to catch block. I am writing count plus. Here, if that count equal to 3. If the count equal to 3, you can put a message. What is the message now? System dot out dot println. You can say what now? Sir, transaction blocked. Transaction blocked. You can stop the loop now. Break X, Y, Z. Now it will work now. Anyway, pin number not there means control is coming to catch block. In catch block message and incrementing the counter. When the count becomes 3, we are putting a message and stopping. So the program will work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Invalid. 2, 3, 4, 5. Invalid. 1, 2, 3. Invalid. Transaction blocked. The control is coming to catch block. We are writing the logic in the catch block. So pin number is working. The modified no program, right? Generally in the above program, what happened now for you, the old code, if else we written. Here else block not there, the control is going to catch block. Sir, this is okay. Now check pin number, okay. Now the pin number is correct. If it is true, not true, false, this condition becomes false, exception not raised. Now continue. What is the continuation now? System dot out dot print ln. Print ln. Here you have to keep a choice. Now choice, you have to keep it. Now system dot out dot print ln. Here 1 for withdraw, 2 for deposit. Now system dot out dot print ln. Here enter the choice. Now here switch off s dot next int. I am entering the choice. So end off switch. So how many choices are there now? Sir, here 2 choices. One is case 1 break. One is case 2 break. Case 1 break, case 2 break. One is what now? Default. You can say system dot out dot print ln. You can say invalid choice. You can say. Now, already you know, whenever case 1 is executed, break x, y, z. Esa no na. Break x, y, z. Here also break x, y, z. So anyway, now case 1 means what, sir? Withdraw. Withdraw means enter the amount, no? Right. Okay. Here system dot out dot print ln. Enter the amount. Still checked exception not entered. It's yesterday like a normal program only, yesterday program. So when the checked exception comes, I'll give the notes. Waiting, no. Step 1, step 2, waiting. Still now checked exception not entered. It is like yesterday's program only. We are defining one condition. When the condition is true, we are creating object, throwing the reference onto catch block. Now enter the amount. Now read the amount. Int A1 is equal to s dot next int. What is the condition now? Sir, if A1 greater than 0 and A1 modulo divided by 100, if it is equal to 0, this amount is valid. Valid amount or not now? Whenever it is invalid amount only, exception must be raised. So what happened now? Sir, keep this in the bracket and write what now? Not you write it. You must write what now? Not. So when example A1 greater than 0, true. A1 modulo divided by 100 equal to 0, false. True and false. It becomes false, no? Whenever false, I'll make it as a true. I'll make it as true and convert into exception condition. I'll convert. What are the rules of exception condition? Sir, when the exception condition is true now, create object. You have to create object for whom now? Demo exception for. Demo exception for some D is equal to new demo exception for. What is the message here now? Invalid amount. Invalid amount. This is a message, no? Right. Okay. Now we'll write it as what now? Throws. It's not throws. Throw D. Now the control is coming to same catch block or not now? When the control comes to catch block, sir, here it is incremented, no sir. It is incremented or not now? It should not increment, no? You must, counter must be incremented only for invalid pin number. That is a rule. For that, I'll write one condition. See there. Now, I'll write the condition. What is the condition here now? Get message method, return type is a string. Get message method, return type is a string. So I am writing one if condition here. If of d dot get message dot equals of here invalid pin number. If it is equals of pin number, end of if else. Here invalid pin number message there, no? Invalid pin number. That message will come here or not now? Yes or no? Na? That message dot equals of, if it is invalid pin number, then increment the counter. If not, don't increment the counter. Means what? This logic available or not now? So cut this logic and paste inside this if. All have understood this? Yes or no? Na? Written. This is called nested if. Nested simple if, because else not there, no. Simple if means else block not there, no. Yes or no? Na? Simple if means only true condition, false condition not there. So without else means simple if. That if is inside the if, no, nested if. This is a nested simple if. It's a combination. So, sir, if it is invalid pin number, I'll count it. If it is not invalid pin number, control will come to else. And we write what now? Break X, Y, Z. Just you have to break from here. It has to be break. Whether it is working or not, cross check it, sir. See there. First, I'll take invalid pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, working. Working or not now? So invalid pin number working. Suppose I entered pin number correctly. Withdraw. Here amount is 123. Is working or not now? That only. Control structure power. Control structure means developer will control the program. Because of this reason, freshers, any interview is there, they'll ask selection statements, iterative statements, branching statements, independent of your language. C language question same, C++ same, Python same, .NET same, Java same. All are having control structures. Why means as a code writer, logical programming is common for all. Understood? Logical programming different, object-oriented programming different. Logical programming means working with control statements. C language trainer. Because of this reason, sometimes your sir will conduct a class, I think. KV Rao sir will conduct a class. What class now? Logical programming to all he will conduct. Means logical programming common to all. Common means what? While loop in all the language, while loop only. If condition in all the language, if only. So that will not be changed. Understood this statement? Control structures common. Freshers are there means they must prepare logical programming, right? Applicative area, object-oriented programming. Our class is running now. We concentrate on object-oriented flavor more when compared to logical programming. Not only information. Anyway, this catch block is working. Inside the catch block, we are writing the logic. Okay, now, sir, it is working. Suppose you entered your amount correctly. Whenever you enter the amount correctly, you must perform withdraw operation. No? Right. Now comes the checked exception. You have to watch it. Right. Now comes your balance class, transaction, and withdraw. You have to link it and come or not now. So that code available to you. But even then I'm typing once 5 minutes. Sir, always we write balance class we write. Balance. Always we take 2 parameters here. Balance is equal to 2000. Here double get balance. Here return BAL. Using type static final BALANC balance B is equal to new balance. Here, so public abstract void process of int amount. This is a repeated program always. Now we are taking withdraw class. We are taking withdraw class. We are taking. Now this withdraw class is implementation from implements from transaction. Whenever it is implemented, we must construct the body. So public void process of int amount. All of it clear up to here? Right. Now, whatever the amount I am passing for process method, you know the rule. The amount must be less than balance. If the amount is greater than balance, raise the exception. Understood this point now? Raise the exception. Now, I am converting this class into exception handling class. Till yesterday, I converted main class to exception handling class. First time, I am converting one subclass to exception handling class. Observe this point or not now? Now, what is the rule now? First rule, the class must be extended from exception. That is the first rule or not now? The rule is withdraw extends from exception. Can you write the syntax like this? Yes or no? Na? That is multiple inheritance model 2. Yes or no? Na? All of you can remember it? If you don't remember also, you must remember. The reason of writing that only. Why I written the models? Because of this reason. Their demo, here I am applying already. In exception handling, I am applying now. My intention is what now? Raising checked exception now. I am raising. I am converting my subclass into exception handling process. Whenever I want to convert my subclass into exception handling process, my subclass must be extended from exception. Whenever my subclass extended from exception, already interface is there. No other choice. I must take multiple inheritance models. There are 3 models available. I am taking model number 2. I am taking model number 2. What is the second step now? Sir, second step is declare one parameterized constructor. So withdraw of string message, pass the parameter to parent. The common syntax we write it. That is step 2 or not now? Step 3 is nothing but declare one try catch are here. End of try, and this is catch. Declare one try catch. Inside this try catch, I am writing the exception condition. I am writing exception condition. I am writing. What is exception condition now? If the amount is greater than B dot balance. If the amount what you brought here, if it is greater than balance, sir, this is exception condition. Exception condition. All of it clear with this statement up to now? Right. Whenever the exception condition is true, whenever the exception condition is true, you have to create object for user defined class. Now the exception is coming from which class now? Withdraw. So create object for whom now? Withdraw. Withdraw WD is equal to new withdraw of, pass the message. What is the message now? Insufficient fund. Insufficient fund. So throw the reference. Throw WD. The reference thrown will be coming on to where now? Catch block. Withdraw WD. Up to here. Are you comfortable? Understood? Same process like yesterday, no? Right. Now, I want to, suppose exception not there means, if this condition is false means, normal programming, system dot out dot print ln, amount withdrawn. Amount withdrawn. Amount withdrawn is amount. So B dot balance is equal to B dot balance minus amount. Now system dot out dot print ln, we write it as balance amount. Balance amount is B dot get balance. B dot get balance. Now system dot out dot print ln, you can say transaction completed. All of you understood this? Right. See there. Now you have to observe it. Now this condition is true means exception. Condition not there means normal code. Now I want to call this method. If I want to call this method, I'll call the method from the main class. No, right? You know the code already. Sir, go to the main class. When exception not there for the amount, create object. Why you have to create object to call the process method? No, right? Now withdraw WD2 equal to new withdraw. Sir, here one constructor. Constructor means what? Zero parameter constructor call. Now here parameterized constructor call. Now this one. This one is parameterized constructor call. Two objects are coming or not now? All of you observed this? Right. Now I am calling zero parameter constructor call. This zero parameter constructor here available or not available? Here zero parameter constructor in the withdraw available or not available? Not available. Not available means default constructor will come or will not come? Will come or will not come? Will come. When it is coming, why error is coming then? If default constructor is coming, why error is coming? So in what situation default constructor will come? What is the rule? The class which is declared without any constructors, then the default constructor is added. Now, here this is with the constructors, without constructor, with the constructor. Already constructor is there, no? Default constructor will come, will not come? Will not come. All of you understood this at least? That all you should remember. The total book you are remembering, no? Yes or no? Na? Say yes. Not remembering also, you must say yes only. Because first page you written your name, no? All of you written your names? Means what? You are the author of that book, no? That only in school ages, take one label, stick it. You are the author. Whatever you write, you must understand. That one teacher will say. That is the rule of sticking label. That is the rule. And whether your teacher said or not, I don't know. My teacher said to me. Because I'll buy one book. If I understand, I'll write. If not, I'll close it. Because I am the author, no. I must understand, no. Understood, no. But I am writing the book, sir. 90% I am not understanding, sir. I am not author, sir. Strike out and give to your friend who is understanding. He will write his name. Roughly I am speaking. That is a rule, actual text notebook rule, that only. I am coming to one live class. I am writing, sir. I am understanding. If you are not understanding, go home and read it until you understand, because your name is available in the first page. So you must remember, zero parameter constructor should be added here, because default constructor will not come. So public, withdraw, and so on. Now the error will go. Now see there, call the method. I am calling the method WD2 dot process and A1. This is method call. Now observe it. Now this is the method call or not now? Now exception must be raised at method call, because program is running from main class now. The exception what is occurred in the subclass, that should be informed to the main class, because main class is the executable component. The execution happens in the main only. So whatever the exception occurred in the subclass, that should be noted to the main class. So in that process, exception must be raised at method call. Exception must be raised at method call. All of you understood this? Right. How it is raised now? See there. The method signature must be added with throws. Method signature must be added with throws. Throws means what now? Raise the exception at method call. Yes or no? Na? Throws followed by class name. What is the class name now? Withdraw. Throws withdraw means what? Raise the exception at method call. Syntax correct only. Sir, why error is coming, sir? Why error is coming means this process method is overriding method of interface. Yes or no? Na? It is a overriding method of interface. Whenever you modify the method signature in the child, that should be modified in the parent. Throws what now? Withdraw. Now see, the exception will be raised at method call. Exception raised or not now? So throws keyword will raise the exception at the method call. All of you observe this point, right? Now see, compiler is giving information. You have not handled the exception. Unhandled exception type withdraw. So it is showing one exception. If it is showing one exception, it is a checked exception. What is the name of that exception now? Withdraw. Withdraw is a predefined class, user-defined class, user-defined class. So it is a user-defined checked exception. All of you understood? Sir, can I ignore it, sir? User-defined checked exceptions, don't ignore. Because message available in the object. Message available or not now? Insufficient fund, message available. Then what I must do, sir? To handle this exception, write one more catch block down. To handle it, I am writing one catch block. What is the catch block now? Sir, withdraw WD. Because exception came to method call. From method call, the exception is coming to catch block. Here you put the message system.out.println. Println here. Where is this? Println WD dot get message. Dot get message. All of you understood this? When the message comes here, you must break X, Y, Z. You have to stop it. Now see there. I am running. Enter the PIN number. Withdraw 12,000. Insufficient fund message should come. The message will not come. Sir, why the message is not coming? Why the message is not coming means in your withdraw, You return throws. Throws means exception raised there. But object reference is here only. Object reference here only available or not now? You not yet given the object reference back. For that, we are writing throw WD. I am writing. This is known as rethrowing. Rethrowing. This is step 1. This is step 2. That only waiting here. Here 2 steps are waiting or not now? Step 1. Add throws keyword to user defined method. Add throws keyword to user defined method signature and raise the exception at method call. That is step 1. Step 2. Declare throw keyword in catch block and perform rethrowing process. Write the 2 steps. Step 1. Add throws keyword to user defined method signature and raise the exception at method call. Add throws keyword to user defined method signature and raise the exception at method call. Raise the exception at method call. Add throws keyword to user defined method signature and raise the exception at method call. That is step 1. Step 2. Declare throw keyword in catch block and perform rethrowing process. I'll explain with the diagram who not followed. Rethrowing process and perform rethrowing process. Now let us see. After adding throw keyword in catch block, message is coming or not, let me cross check. Previously message did not come, no? Right. Now see. I will run it. I added one throws keyword there. 1111 withdraw 12,000. The message will come. Message came or not now? So internally what happens, sir? I want to know. I'll draw the diagram. How the address moved. I'm going to show it. So anyway, the exception is coming. Now exception is in the main class or subclass? The exception is in main class or subclass? Subclass. Exception means a disturbance. The disturbance is in the main class or subclass? Subclass. But exception moved to which class now? Main class. Example, that is main office now. Midland Baker above, second floor is main office. Since 15 years, main office that only. It is sentiment block. Right? So that main house will not be moved. But these blocks will be changing. Previously, we used to have 2 blocks there. CDAC billing is there, no? The total billing is our billing only previously. If we go there, one more corner, one billing is there. Their billing is our billing only. In pandemic, they removed their billings. Now, other billings increase, no? Right. So, one Nacker billing, one Manjira block, one Reliance, one new block, one new campus, new campus. Like this, classes are running, no? By evening. Right? Here all cameras are working, no? All cameras are under working only. Your boss will be seeing there. Until 9:30, the boss will be there only. He will see all. If all disturbances not there, he will go.
Student area, no. This area, student area, security must be there, no. Yes or no, na. So he is more concerned that part because that many admins will be there. Until all leaves, they will not go. What I'm speaking is, if any disturbance comes, that disturbance should be noted to main. Understood this point? Here also same. In the project, wherever the disturbance comes, the disturbance should come to controller. Understood this point? That only concept of rethrowing. Exception raised in the subclass, but exception came to main class. How exception came now? Exception came to method call. That only concept. For that, how many steps we increase in now? 2 steps. Remaining process same only, no, like yesterday. Only 2 steps has been increased. 1, add throws keyword to user defined method. This is user defined method, no. Process is a user defined method. Add throws keyword to user defined method and raise the exception at method call. Add one throw keyword and perform rethrowing. Automatically, user defined checked exception will be raised. That's the concept. Now this program, if I run correctly, 1111 withdraw. If I say 1200, answer will come. Answer is coming or not now? When the exception is there, exception message will come. Right. So withdraw class is working. Let us go for deposit. Sir, here deposit. Case 2. Case 2 is deposit. In deposit, system dot out dot print ln. Enter the amount. Enter the amount. Now, int A2 is equal to s dot next int. Here condition, if A2 greater than 0, where is that and A2 modulo divided by 100 equal to 0. Here I'm making it as what now? Here, not. This is exception condition. Here create object for what now? Demo exception 4. Same message, no? Right. Now create object for deposit. Before that, I must write deposit class now. Right click on test, new one class, that is deposit implements from transaction, write the body. So public void process of int amount. So your condition not there. Directly system dot out dot print ln amount deposited is equal to amount. B dot balance is equal to B dot balance plus amount. Now system dot out dot print ln balance amount is equal to B dot get balance. Here system dot out dot print ln transaction completed. Again, I typed the program. If I want, I can copy the program. Within 5 minutes, it will be ended. But even then, I typed. Why means you can watch it where I made a changes. Because I typed. So, hope you understood where the changes has been occurred. Now run the complete program now. Converted into exception handle. So pin number first 123 234 2345. Pin number is working. Suppose I entered pin number wrongly here. Now I entered correctly. It will work it. Go with the deposit. Enter 123 invalid amount. Now enter pin number first time. Enter pin number second time. Third time I entered correctly. I gone for deposit. I deposited 12,000. 12,000. Where is this? Right. What happened? I noted call no. Right. Deposited. DP is equal to new deposit. So here DP dot process. I not yet call the method, so answer not there. Now 123 234 333 deposit 12,000. The answer will come. Coming or not now? Finally, the logic what you know already we converted into exception. In this exception handling, I introduced user defined checked exception. User defined checked exception means for our user defined method, we are adding throws keyword. The exception raised at method call. Second step, add one throw keyword in the catch block, and perform rethrowing. I want to know, sir, what is this rethrowing? Okay, right. So this is the program here. Example, convert bank transaction application into exception handling process. Here always be right. One is balance dot Java. Check pin number dot Java. Transaction dot Java. Withdraw dot Java. Deposit dot Java. And finally, demo exception for dot Java. This is one main class. So watch this program, how the conversion has been happened. Right. Now let me explain the rethrowing concept. What has been happened internally. Okay, right. Now see. I'll take one diagram. I'll show rethrowing process. What is the assignment today? Exception handling with anonymous, exception handling with lambda. Easy only, no? Yes or no? Na? Already student class into exception handling. I given, no? Given or not given? Yeah, no. How many of you done that? How many of you started? Raise your hands. Okay. Right. So diagram. See there. I written programmatically there. I am showing diagrammatically. In this diagrammatically, observe the rethrowing. What is happening? Observe it. Actually, to write this checked exception, we'll give the student for 1 day time, we'll give it for you. Yesterday given time. So what is my psychology today is student already practiced yesterday codes and came, we feel it. If you don't practice also our psychology that only. We write the code. Because only 2 steps increase, no, remaining are old steps only. So that is I given a gap to you yesterday. Right. Now see there. I am taking one try. Try I am taking. So inside this try, some code is available anyway. But our targeted code is int A1 is equal to 12,000. Insufficient fund should come. Okay, right. For this, we are creating object for withdraw and we are calling WD to main class I am writing. This is the method or not now? WT2 dot process of A1 followed by some lines. Here end of try. Here catch. Of course, in between one catch is there. Our catch is what now? Withdraw WD like this. This is a major part. Among this, the exception is here. The exception should come there or not now. That is a target. Now WD dot process means process method should come for execution. Process method is coming for execution. This method is process method. Process method. Public void process int amount throws withdraw. This is the method. This is a method. Our amount is loaded there anyway. So in this withdraw, here one try is there, no here, right? Try. Here one try is there. In this try, condition is there. Amount greater than B dot balance. If it is true, we are creating object no. Withdraw WD is equal to new withdraw of message. Message is what now? Sir, insufficient fund. Here we are using throw. Throw WD. This is one condition followed by this is try no. Yes or no na? That is try. Sir, this is our exception. This part is our exception. Our exception. Here we are writing catch. Catch withdraw WD followed by throw WD no. Throw WD. This is a syntax no. Yes or no na? Right. Okay. Now exception raised. Exception raised means yesterday diagram is there no already. Yes or no na? Yes only. I am forcing you to say yes. The reason course over and it is out of your hands already. Who not learned up to now out of your hands already? Because exception handling completed means next biggest chapter is data structures through Java collection framework. That is a major chapter. That is over means conclusion. small chapter polymorphism, small chapter multi-thread, small chapter file, small chapter network. They're all small. Major chapter is collection. Course is coming to ending. Understood? Because I am forcing you to say yes only. So yesterday not opened book also, yes only, you must say. Because yesterday diagram is there in the document. Diagram is there already. Right. Now, object created. I am not drawing the like yesterday's diagram. Throwable, exception, serializable. I'm not drawing. Directly I'm drawing the object. Okay, right. Sir, object created for withdraw. Object created for withdraw. Zero x11. Now, while object creation, the message is binded. Insufficient fund. Insufficient fund. Now, here, 3 methods. Still information not available. In yesterday's diagram also they are available. Get message method. Get message method. Print stack trace method. And toString method like this. Once the object creation completed, this reference will be loaded onto WD. This reference loaded onto WD. When this reference loaded here now, we are having one throw keyword no. Using that throw keyword, we are throwing the reference into catch block. Reference came here now, right? Now you thrown here. From this catch block, again you are throwing, that only rethrowing. English meaning throw, rethrow. Again I am throwing no. So I am rethrowing. I'll use one keyword here. I'll throw the reference. Sir, if you rethrow, sir, where it goes? The reference will go to method call. Where it goes now? The reference will go to method call. Because exception is coming there only now. Exception is coming in the method call or not now? The address will go there only. Now, when the address goes there, this method call available in one try block now. Try block is available. For the try block, one catch block is there now. Right. So this throw keyword will throw here. From here, it throws here. That is only concept. The address will come here. Finally, it came here or not now? The address finally came here. See there, it traveled and came. From where it traveled, sir? Subclass method to main class method. It has been traveled. Now here we write it as system.out.println WD dot here get message. We'll write it. Here we display. They are displaying the message. Right, look here. What is happening also they don't know. Right, look here. Now this is one main method. Actually, some people want to show their faces to you actually. Because they'll try. If they want to show the faces, they can come to offline, no? Offline checking not there, no. Online means they will not give the link to you. Offline, whenever you want, you can come, no. They can show their faces. If they want, they can sit on my dais also. No problem. For me, no problem. Without disturbing, you can sit here, no problem. If it disturb me, only problem to you. If you don't disturb, I will not say to anybody. I'll sit there, anybody. If nobody disturb, I will not say. Even my loaders also, they'll be careful with me. I'll be friendly only until you don't touch me. You can come and sit here, no problem. If you want to show your faces, right? So public, static, void, main, string, args. So what you observed here now, sir? It is moved from one method to another method. Observe this point. That only concept. The exception is moving from, the disturbance is moving from subclass method to main class method. That only concept. Rethrowing, very powerful. Right? Okay. Here, the exception moved from one method to another method. All of you understood this? Right. Now I'll write the definition of rethrowing. Define exception rethrowing process. Definition is there. Define exception rethrowing process. Exception rethrowing process. Right. So what he observed in this program now, sir? I declared one throw keyword in catch block and performing in catch block and throwing the exception is known as exception rethrowing process. In exception rethrowing process, the object reference is thrown to the catch block of try block where method call is available. Come and sit there. Make a statement. The process of declaring throw keyword, the process of declaring throw keyword in catch block and performing, the process of declaring throw keyword in catch block and throwing the exception Throwing means disturbance is moving. That's the meaning. The process of declaring throw keyword in catch block and throwing the exception is known as exception rethrowing process. Exception rethrowing process. The process of declaring throw keyword in catch block and throwing the exception is known as exception rethrowing process. In exception rethrowing process, the object reference the object reference is thrown to the catch block of try block. In exception rethrowing process, the object reference is thrown to the catch block of try block where method call is available. Where method call is available. So the meaning is like this. See there? Whenever I throw the exception here, see there. Whenever I throw the exception here, suppose I am doing rethrowing this one. This is rethrowing. So whenever I throw this, it will come to this method call. From here, it comes to the catch block. Means what? Exception coming to the catch block. Means who is coming now? The object reference is coming to catch block of try block. Where method call is available. That only concept. Right. Now, here one more FAQ they'll ask it. Define exception propagation. Exception propagation. Propagation means moment. Exception propagation. In exception rethrowing process, the exception is moved from one method to another method, known as exception propagation movement. The disturbance moved from subclass to main class. In exception rethrowing process, the exception is moved from one method to another method. In exception rethrowing process, the exception is moved from one method to another method. Is known as exception propagation. One internet question that is. Propagation. In exception rethrowing process, the exception is moved from one method to another method, is known as exception propagation. So finally, what is the difference between throw and throws? FAQ. What is the difference between throw and throws? Throw and throws. What is the difference between throw and throws? So always we use throw keyword to throw object reference onto catch block in the process of handling exception. Make it. Throw keyword is used to throw the object reference onto catch block in the process throw keyword is used to throw the object reference onto catch block in the process of handling the exception. Throw keyword is used to throw the object reference onto catch block in the process of handling exception. throws keyword added with method signature and throws keyword added with method signature and raises the exception at method call. Raises the exception at the method call. When the exception raised at method call, that is compile time exception, the concept. All of you understood the concept? Right, okay. Now, assignment for today, easy only. Convert bank transaction application with anonymous classes into exception handling process. You convert it. Assignment to convert bank transaction application with LAMBDA lambda expressions into exception handling process. So this is for today's practice. If you don't practice today also, tomorrow the exception handling is over. Right? Okay. Tomorrow conclusion. Giving solutions. Some more questions are there. Discussion. Closing. Entering into polymorphism by Saturday. Saturday, Monday, polymorphism. Tuesday, collection framework. That's a plan. Right. Take a break for today. Right. Thank you very much for today.
Gణेश